What? No, I'm not doing the one piece of candy a day thing.
I trick-or-treated this fair and square. It is my property.
I am eating all the candy tonight. What are you worried about? I have this under control. Why are you yelling at me? Oh god, that was so fun and worth it. What's that? Hey guys. How are you? Welcome back to the program. Anyway guys, it's the day after Halloween and we're back on our bullshit, you know? Guys, I don't know if you know about this, but you know, we have these hilarious drops on this channel, stuff like this. Oh! You know, I don't know about this, but I think we got a new drop on our hands here. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's the drop. Great, so now we have a drop that's even harsher on the ears than it.
Mr. Skeptic.
Okay, somebody sent me a link to this video. It's this guy, Jordan Peterson.
Jordan Peterson.
And if you don't know who he is, he's a troubled Canadian man who people make fun of. And he dropped a music video. What is the goddamn thing called? The Postmodernist Drinking Song.
Philosophical notions, deconstructed in every way. Shot to rhythm without a joker.
I don't know, it seems very hard to make, like, political art, you know? Because you don't want the political crap to weigh down the art part, you know what I mean? Like Paths of Glory or something, you know what I mean? You feel the message, you know what I mean? This poor guy, 12 hours, 250,000 views on this. This is definitely one of those. This is definitely Kubrick-level crap we're looking at here. There's something that makes me want to jump out of a window about a music video that has people zooming in. Zooming in for their appearance in your music video. But Jordan Peterson, if you're watching this, and I know you are, you son of a bitch, you, just do like a spoken word thing. Do some weird spoken word poetry. If Jordan Peterson started doing some, you know, William S. Burroughs spoken word stuff over well-produced music, that would create a real, you know, moral dilemma, because I'd be like, this guy seems like a creep to me. But this kind of into this. Joe Rogan all night. Podcast all night, all day.
Train by day, Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan during the night.
All day.
Sleep at night.
Oh, hell yeah, we got Joe.
Oh, where is it?
Generally speaking,
Joe,
Chinese people.
We got Joe interviewing this guy. What's this goddamn guy's name? Elon Musk.
You know, and I saw this and I said, oh, that seems like a long interview. I don't know what happened in this interview. I had a few drinks and I kind of lost track of what was going on. Usually I give full attention to a Joe interview. Like most people, I'm like, I cut everything off, turn my phone off, devote full attention. But I don't know what happened here. I think Joe lost it on Elon's ass. He lost it on the ass of Elon. He started shooting his car or something.
Start shooting the guy's car.
Joe, no! Come on. Leave him alone. Oh, Jesus, Joe. Come on. Oh, now the car alarm's going off. So dumb.
What has it been like? You've owned X for a year now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Do you ever wake up in the middle of the night and have a dream that you didn't do it?
Sounds like that.
And your life is infinitely easier? What was it ultimately that led you to make the decision to do it?
Good question, Joe. Good job.
I mean, this is going to sound somewhat melodramatic, but I was
okay.
worried about that it was having a corrosive effect on civilization.
Oof. Wow.
That it was just having a bad impact. And if you've walked around downtown San Francisco, right near the FK Twitter headquarters, it's a zombie apocalypse.
Oh.
I mean, it's rough. Have you been in that area?
Not lately. No.
Yeah.
I've heard.
People going like
so,
this.
Now you have to say, well, what philosophy led to that outcome?
Right.
And that philosophy was being piped to Earth. You know, a philosophy that would be ordinarily quite niche and geographically constrained, so that the fallout area would be limited, was effectively given an information weapon.
Whoa.
Information technology weapon to propagate what is essentially a mind virus to the rest of Earth.
Oh.
And the outcome of that mind virus is very clear if you walk around the streets of downtown San Francisco.
Oof.
It is the end of civilization.
Whoa. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Elon Musk's fans, the Muskites, the Muskrats, I don't know what they get out of this. You know, Joe is like, why did you buy Twitter? And Elon Musk is like, it was my duty. I had to do this, to save humanity. Before he bought Twitter, it was spreading a message that caused, I guess, the homelessness in San Francisco. But interesting fact about San Francisco, it has like the third highest cost of living in the United States. I've visited San Francisco a few times over the past couple of years, and you look at like housing prices, you're like, what, this dump costs $1.5 million? Well, what? You look at it and you go like, it's a very difficult place to live unless you're super wealthy. But Kanye West is back on Twitter, so problem solved, I guess, right?
Yeah. You've felt the virus. You know?
Yep.
Yeah. People try to cancel you so many times.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
it's fascinating.
Yeah, and you know what he did to their car when they try to do that?
Boom, 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 boom.
With an arrow. Yeah, I mean, he's right. People try to cancel the ass of Joe, and those same people are like, I want the cost of living in San Francisco to be unimaginably expensive. This all adds up to me. Because I'm a fan of Elon Musk. I'm a fan of
Elon.
Boom. No, I don't think you're melodramatic at all.
Me either.
I think it's I mean, I
What?
don't want to be melodramatic, but it's almost like a death cult.
It's a death cult.
Exactly.
No, that is exactly right.
That's exactly right, yeah.
It's essentially the extinctionists.
What?
Okay.
Like, it's in the limit, it is that they're propagating the extinction of humanity and civilization.
Whoa. That's
And there's some people who are like most of the time it's implicit. They don't but sometimes it's explicit. Like there was a guy on the front page of the New York Times who literally has the thing called the extinctionist movement, and he was quoted on the front page of the New York Times as saying, "There are 8 billion people in the world, but it would be better if there were none."
Whoa. This is unfair, because if you actually read that article, that guy actually says... he said that in the New York Times. Yeah, I don't know. Look, I could be wrong on this, but this doesn't seem to add up to me, what Elon Musk is saying here, these things. Maybe this is why Joe vandalized his car, which I think is unfair. But the kind of like charitable interpretation of what he's saying about San Francisco is like, oh, through Twitter, which I bought and fixed by letting Kanye West back on there, is, there's this mind virus of people who are basically being too humane to homeless people. They don't want to just throw homeless people in some kind of a jail or something. So at the same time, they're way too humane, but also they hate humanity, and they want humanity to end, because I saw a New York Times story about a guy some weirdo who the New York Times talked to, who doesn't want people to exist.
All right.
So I'm like, I'm not in favor of human extinction. They are, and they can go to hell.
Hey, whoa, Joe, don't get the bow and arrow.
The environmental movement, and I'm an environmentalist, has gone too far.
Whoa.
They've gone way too far.
Oh my God.
What?
If you start thinking that humans are bad, then the natural conclusion is humans should die out.
I'm sure there are some people who call themselves environmentalists who are like, I just wish humanity didn't exist or something. I'm sure you could find those people. But everything that I read, and like real environmentalists, I read through their books or whatever, if what these climatologists and all these people are saying is true, it seems like that's going to be hard to keep doing humanity, with like droughts, larger natural disasters, mass migration, all this crap. We don't like that. It seems kind of very pro-humanity at its core. But then you have the other side, the Ben Shapinos of the world, and they just don't care. I mean, you could show them all the science in the world and all the tests and studies in the world, and we don't care. We don't care. Because many of them, like, especially in somebody like Ben Shapinos' case, they're like directly tied to like money from fossil fuels and stuff. That seems to me, that strikes me as a little more death culty. So
you have to say, like, how could AI go wrong? Well, if AI gets programmed by the extinctionists, its utility function will be the extinction of humanity.
Right.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joe. Joe, chime in
They
here.
won't even think it's bad, like that guy.
Right.
Okay, let Joe jump in. Go ahead, Joe.
If you let
It's messed up.
there's a lot of decisions
Come on,
that AI
guys.
would make that would be very.
I don't know. This is one of Elon Musk's big things about, AI. Oh, AI is going to do all this crap. AI, it's going to do this. Okay. I'm not using that one anymore. It's a fear that we should be considering that AI could be programmed by extinctionists to wipe out humanity. I've always been open to okay, show me how AI is as dangerous as you say it is. And who knows, maybe it will be. But right now, what's provable, the biggest disturbing thing about AI is that lonely people are talking to chatbots. That's the creepiest one. And it has nothing to do with controlling the power grid or missiles or anything. That's sort of a big step. That's sort of a big jump.
Now, that's because old Twitter was fundamentally controlled by the far left.
Oh, it was?
It was completely controlled by the far left. And that's why I say San Francisco, Berkeley is a niche ideology. So from their standpoint, everything is to the right.
Right.
Including moderates.
Exactly.
Right.
So
exactly.
Now, if you internalize a far left position,
right,
everything seems wrong to you that is not far left.
Oh,
Right.
And so they naturally oppressed anything that didn't agree with their views.
and vice versa.
That's why I
or
say
no?
that it was.
Oh, okay. Let me just read this. This is from 5 days ago. Despite recent claims by owner Elon Musk and the CEO of X, Linda Yaccarino, love her. Linda Yacca.
Pendejo.
That's inappropriate. Come on. So they were claiming that most of the platform's big advertisers had returned or soon would. Data from the marketing consultancy firm Ubiquity shows that a majority of the largest ad buyers have ceased their efforts on X. Oh, that doesn't sound good. So I guess when
Iluma.
says the far left ran Twitter, I guess what he means is people who worked at high levels of this Silicon Valley mega company, they moderated content in a way that was as friendly to advertisers as it could get to keep this going. Which is kind of an interesting definition. It's definitely, I'm learning a lot about political crap from Elon Musk.
I mean, I really genuinely do think this, and I've said this many times publicly. I think you did humanity an immense service.
Really,
and
Joe?
if that didn't happen, the narrative of this country would have gone further and further down that road to the point where people would have been scared to speak their mind.
Absolutely.
And they would have been scared. And it changes the way people communicate at their jobs, which changes.
Yep, when Elon Musk took over that crap, now I can say,
generally speaking.
And that's how the homeless problem in San Francisco was solved. Thank you. Goodbye.
You think that's funny?
No. So there we go. That's our friend Joe and his friend Elon. And, I think we got to give Joe a little bit of a pass here. How long was this? It was 3 hours they did this interview. 3 hours, you're having a few drinks. Sometimes you get tired and you act out, you lash out. So I hope they're still friends, even though Joe lost it a little bit, from what I understand. Allegedly. But before we get the hell out of here, let's look at this other interview. What is this? The PBJ podcast. Okay.
Okay, so podcast episode number 321. Many of you have been waiting for this.
Okay.
This is a special one. I was with the governor yesterday. He came and spent a few minutes with the family,
What'd you guys
kids.
do?
My son was like, I met the governor. It was great. But I hear this is your first live podcast for an hour that you're going to. So it's an honor to have you here. We're truly honored by this.
So, I mean, one of the things on there that it's talking about is the wall. Remember, build the wall and have Mexico pay for it.
Right.
What he now says on the campaign trail, I mean, honestly, honks me off because he says
hold
that.
Hold on. What? Well, wait, what was that?
I mean, honestly, honks me off because.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Honks you off. Okay. This is what it sounds like when I get honked off. Okay. I'm gonna delete that one. What a relatable guy. That's what I think when I hear something like that.
Would you have one governorship, first time, if he doesn't endorse you and put those tweets about you? Would you have one by 34,000?
Come on,
Well, here's
give him
what
a break.
I mean. The test of
Give him a break. The guy's having a hard time. He's honked off. Come on. hey, man, you're a loser. You wouldn't have won if this guy didn't endorse you. Oh, come on.
Okay.
Yeah, he's having a... Give him a break.
Listen, you got to give this guy a little bit. He's the reason why you won the first time as governor.
Okay,
Anyways.
so but here's the thing.
Oh,
okay, so
let him. Give him a break. God, give him a break, man. Oh, come on.
Don't I get a lick? Doesn't Gil get a lick?
Sorry.
But what do you say to the faction that says, but the guy gave you an opportunity to be a governor. How about show loyalty to that guy? What do you say to those people?
How's it showing loyalty when he attacks me 3 days before my reelection?
Oh, come on. You're making me look bad here.
Oh, great. Look at my shoes. And today's my evaluation with Senor Ding Dong.
Oh, how was it fair when he did a thing to me? Oh, come on.
Okay, what they're trying to say with this is that in your boots, you have heels.
No.
That's what they're trying to say.
Those are just standard off-the-rack Lucchese.
Oh, now you're going after the boots. Come on. Oh.
I do wear tennis shoes when I work out. Yeah,
you do.
Yep.
Okay, I got a gift for you. I'd love for you to
This
wear.
is sad. This is literally a sad show. You wear high heels. You are a girl. Okay? Okay? That's what I just said to you. And the only question now is, what are you going to do about it? What are we going to do here, man? You want to get this?
Boom, boom.
Anyway, thanks for coming on the show. I love Patrick Bet-David. He gets huge numbers on YouTube, but he's honestly one of the funniest. He is like one of the funniest guys on here, though. I mean, he gets this guy on who doesn't want to do these things, and here's one of the questions he asks him.
A couple other questions here before we wrap up with the last 16 minutes. By the way, the whole purpose of me showing you this is, you ever seen the movie 8 Mile? You ever seen Eminem's 8 Mile?
Time ago.
You ever seen the last part of 8 Mile when he's Eminem's going. Eminem was just at the fight with Ngannou and Fury, and it was a great fight. I actually didn't think Ngannou was going to do that good. He cried. He was on the
just kind of free associating there with Eminem. You ever seen 8 Mile? Yeah, I just watched it. It's awesome. Anyway, you got to go or what? The music, the moment, the music. You remember when he said that? It's fucking awesome, man. Anyway, you gonna stick around or? Yeah, I gotta go. You wear heels, loser. Anyway, I gotta head out. So anyway, guys, there we goddamn go. Big shout out to Joe. Big shout out to Elon. I hope Joe and Elon are able to patch things up. What Joe did was wrong. Okay, he didn't mean it, but give him a break. He's doing his best. He's troubled. He's a troubled man. But guys, it is Wednesday. Okay, now that's one of those days where it's like what is it? What even is it? Am I supposed to be excited about this day? No one, people are afraid to talk about this. But I hope you guys are doing great. I love it very much. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Hey, guys.
Guess what? You're not even getting the whole show. If you want every episode and a whole bunch of other
subscribe on Patreon.
Subscribe on Patreon for as little as 2 bones. Just click the stupid little link below the video in the comments.
See, right there.
There you go. Click it, and that, yep. When you become a patron for as little as 2 bones, you get the Tuesday, Thursday, patron-only episodes. You also get the weekly Book-a-Blega show where we talk about important books. The questions and comments thing where you can ask questions and make comments and all this crap.
All for less than the price of a rancid Charleston Chew.
And for only 25 putrid little dollars,
you can become a producer.
That's right, support the show and get your name up here. Look at these people. Look at these people. It make the show possible, okay? God. I mean, without these beautiful people, this show goes straight into the dumpster. A rotten, just wet, disgusting dumpster, behind a restaurant. So there's old milk in there. That's where this show ends up without these people. Is that what you want? Okay, I guess it's what you want. I'll just leave. Nope, it's done. It's too late. Okay? Here we go. Here's the dump truck. Here's the dump truck come to pick up the show. This is what would happen with no producers. Thank you.